Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. My name is Connor. In this video, we'll be revisiting Trebleswap and the TREB token. If you guys aren't familiar, Trebleswap was the first version 4 decentralized exchange to launch on the Base network. I see Trebleswap as an undervalued gem. I am bullish on it. I'll explain why in this video. Let's get into it. So Trebleswap is a DeFi hub on Base, and it's more than just a DEX. It's a launch pad, it's a cross-chain exchange, it's a fiat on-ramp, and more things as well, all designed to elevate your DeFi experience. And TREB is not brand new anymore. It was the first version 4 DEX on Base that launched in January. So it's like 4 or 5 months old now, which is why I say it's not like brand new anymore. But I was talking about Trebleswap all the way back in 2024, when this thing first started to get built, this project. And then this video I made on the 7th of January, it was about the Trebleswap public IDO, where you can invest in the token before it actually went live. Again, this video was recorded on the 7th of January. This token, the TREB token, went live on January 20th, and it went live at a price of 12 cents. The public IDO price was 10 cents, as you can see right here on the screen. Okay, so anyone who watched this video had the opportunity to buy it at 10 cents, and then it launched at 12 cents, and the current market price is still 33.4 cents, up 3x from January still. So, I mean, it's holding strong even at such a low market cap. 1.16 million, you can see, is the current market cap. Now, I will address right now, I get asked about this all the time, especially on live streams. This website is define.fi. And because TREB is its own version 4 exchange, it hasn't been integrated into something like DEX Screener on V4. It is there on V2. I can show you if we look at TREB here, right? It is over here on V2. They listed, but the version 4 chart is over here. Anyways, I digress. So about this top 10, I get asked about this all the time. So what I recommend to do is go to BaseScan, and you can see the holder list. Anyways, long story short, it's smart contracts, okay? These are not actual 10 people holding 90% of the supply. It is locked in smart contracts. And I'll show you. If you click on the TREB token, and then you go to holders, this is on basescan.org, you can see number 1 through number 7. They're all contracts. They're all smart contracts, okay? So these are not actual holders. These are most likely, smart contracts by the Treble team, okay? These tokens are locked. They cannot be sold on the open market. So for everyone freaking out about, the high percentage, there's no need to freak out, okay? Because 10 people or the top 3 holders, right? It's not actual people. So I just want to make that very clear. As you can see, once real holders start coming in, the biggest actual holder has 0.34% of the supply. It's insanely well distributed. It is crazy fair from the launch to current day. It's still trading at such a low market cap, and for the actual tech and the actual project that this is, like I said in the intro, I think it's extremely undervalued, and I think it's going to perform really well with Ethereum going on the run that I am expecting here for the remainder of 2025. So anyways, V4 live on Base. So after Treble launched, like a week later or so, Uniswap ended up launching their version 4 of their exchange. So Treble, rightfully so, is 100% the first V4 DEX on Base. But anyways, you can see, get ready to experience the latest DEX technology in the space. V4 will bring an array of hooks, including limit orders and the ability for institutional KYC contracts to be deployed into the DeFi space. So this is going to happen soon. If we go to the roadmap over here, here we are in Q2, Q3 of 2025, and a lot of new stuff will be introduced, right? From custom farms, allowing Treble users to create LP farms by providing their own custom incentives, AI-powered trading bots integrated into the exchange, custom version 4 hooks, such as, they're going to collaborate with Algebra. Algebra is the software company that designed version 4 decentralized exchange technology. So that's to enhance the automated market maker features. A lot of other stuff, institutional KYC contracts, making Treble a destination for tokenized securities and other security tokens, limit orders, gasless swaps, more custom analytics and tools, MEV bot protection, so you can't get sandwich botted, which is huge. And then also perpetuals and leverage trading will be integrated. So this is literally, it's a full DeFi hub. It's exactly what they say it is. And again, it's sitting at a $1.1 million market cap. It's so undervalued, it's not even funny. But anyways, let's take a look at the actual application here. So of course, I've showed you how to do this in a video I made back in January when it launched. But here's the decentralized exchange. You can swap from token to token on Base. As you can see, they have listed a lot of other Base tokens. And you can also cross-chain swap if you do want, where you can go from one network to another. And yeah, there are a lot of other networks you can choose from, right? If you want to bridge something across chains, you can do it right here on Trebleswap. Now, one of the main incentives of Trebleswap is, of course, providing liquidity and accruing liquidity providing rewards. So you can do that. You can do automated vaults, which is you deposit one token and it will split it up for you automatically. It will sell some of the one token you deposit to buy the other one it's paired with. So for example, this first one is the TREB pool or the TREB vault, and it's Treble swap token and USDC. All right, so if you put TREB in, it will sell a portion into USDC and then it will provide liquidity to this pair. And as you can see, you will earn 8.6% APR. All right, and that's how all of these automated vaults do work. The highest APR percent would be the USDC Ethereum pool. Of course, there is the risk of impermanent loss, so be aware of that. If you are not familiar with impermanent loss, very simply put, let's say you deposit TREB into this TREB ETH pool. You essentially want the value of these tokens to stay flat to earn the most rewards, or you want them to go up at the same time, or go down at the same time. You just don't want one token to skyrocket and one token to dump. Let's say, for example, you're in TREB, in TREB ETH, and Treble pumps super hard, but Ethereum, goes down. You're basically going to end up with way more Ethereum than the more valuable token Treble. Okay, so that's how impermanent loss works. Look into it on your own if you're brand new to DeFi. It's pretty simple once you can wrap your head around it. But if you're brand new, it is kind of hard to understand. But there's the automated vaults, and these are done by Ichi, big DeFi project. And then there's the pools, the V4 pools. These are all done by Gamma Strategies. All right, so here's the TREB USDC pool. And if you want to deposit into this one, you can earn 156% APR. And they also have the ETH USDC pool, the ETH TREB pool, and the ETH Coinbase Bitcoin pool. And these are some pretty crazy APRs, guys. Of course, there is the risk of impermanent loss. Be aware of that. But if you have a ton of ETH and you want to deposit into the ETH USDC pool, it's real. This is a real 498% APR. And you can see 125K is in here. 350K is locked in the USDC TREB pool. 100K in this one, 50K in this one. So this is, it's being utilized, and the exchange is a few months old at a 1 million market cap. And if you look at the amount of money inside of it, the TVL, we'll get you the exact TVL number. It is 869K. According to DeFi Llama, the market cap is 1.6 million. But regardless, that means the total value locked in pools is literally half the market cap. Also, I'll show you, back to the application, you can also stake Treble tokens to get XTREB. And if we look at this, the amount of Treble staked, right? XTREB is staked TREB. There's 1.5 million coins. That's $500,000. 501K of TREB is staked. The market cap is 1.6 according to this, 1.1 here. Let's call it 1.6 for simplicity's sake. $1.6 million market cap, 500K is staked, 900K TVL. It's so undervalued, it's not even funny. But anyways, hopefully you guys can see what I'm talking about here. And I talk about how everything works with the staking in other videos, so I don't want to make this one too long. Go and watch the other videos if you want to learn more about that. But yeah, Treble, I don't want to keep saying the same words, but it's an undervalued gem. Here's the chart. This is the daily time frame going back to March, essentially, right? All coins went into a huge bear market since January when Trump got inaugurated on January 20th. Anyways, this thing bottomed out basically in March, and it's been in this range. The real bottom was in early April at around 23 cents. And then we saw a little bit of a basing accumulation lake period, right? Classic little accumulation lake here, leading to a breakout to 40 cents and it pulled back. This is a bottom accumulation range. That's all I'm seeing. All right, keep this TA as simple as possible. Sideways range after, you know, the whole entire market went into a downtrend. I'm expecting this thing to pump out of the range. So where is bottom going to be? This is such a low market cap. TA is kind of hard to do because it can become irrelevant very quickly with some large volume coming in. But yeah, there's demand over here at 27 cents. I think buying anywhere in this current range is going to be a good move. Of course, not financial advice. That's what I think. But yeah, I am bullish on Trebleswap for all the reasons mentioned. It's a real project. It's not a meme coin. Revenue is actually generated. It provides utility. It provides value. And if you look at some of the other competition in the market, TREB is much better. Okay, so hopefully you guys see that on your own. Try out the application. Again, like they integrated Gamma Strategies here. Gamma Strategies, you know, big DeFi project, building other things, right? Building things for Uniswap v4 as well. They're working with TREB as well. Ichi Volts, all the top protocols, all the top things, it's all in TREB, and the world is going to see that soon. Hopefully you guys see it before the masses do. Hope you enjoyed the video. So in this video, we went over Trebleswap, the first V4 DEX to launch on the Base network, and the TREB token sitting at around 33 cents, massively undervalued. I'm expecting big things for it. Drop a comment down below if you're bullish on TREB. Let me know your reasoning why. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you let me know by smashing the like button. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you aren't subscribed, and turn on all bell notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And my name is Connor from Crypto Empire, and I'll see you in the next video.